All right, so as we get this one underway, it is the highly anticipated Mexico City debut, at least for 2019, of Team Princeton, who come out with Zaire Carrington, Craig Moore, Robbie Hummel, and Damon Huffman. Now Huffman and Hummel, they shine a little bit more than what you would normally see. They got a glow about them. That's because they're gold medal winners. Congratulations, fellas. First time ever as they led Team USA, along with Kenyon Berry and Kareem Maddox, to a gold medal in Amsterdam. And they did it in spectacular fashion, unbeaten. Robbie Hummel, the MVP in that. He's in better shape this year and is really committed to 3x3, man. And that spells bad news for pretty much everybody else they playing. I'm just letting you know. Slobodan and Vlad, our referees, officiating the action. Huffman looking to continue his hot hand from Amsterdam. Could argue that he was MVP of the final as they beat Latvia, known as Riga Ghetto, out here on the Pro Tour. But they welcome Zaire Carrington back into the fold. And, you know, this Princeton team, they got more shooters than the camera crew. I'm telling you, 1 through 4, anybody can give it to you, whether it's Hummel, whether it's Huffman, whether it's Moore. You're talking about some of the most prolific shooters in their college careers. You know, particularly when you look at Huffman and what he did at Brown, you know, one of their more decorated shooters. And Craig Moore, Northwestern's finest. You were talking about some true road warriors. These dudes work regular 9 to 5s and still find a way to play 3x3. Well, this one's on and popping. Oh, and that's how you pop things off, I guess, with a double dip. Huffman trying to answer. But it's Mexico City on the board first. Jose Sadi got him on the board. And I was saying, don't sleep on this Mexico City team. They do come in with a loss. As they quickly get it down to Devon for the score, 3-0. So Mexico City just shot out of the gates. Oh, and then they have some words. Hummel and Jose. So cooler heads will prevail, but Hummel wasn't happy about that last foul. And then it's getting physical over there. Yeah, ref Vlad's gonna clean it up. Yeah. So Jose Zesadi, you see where Hummel went down. I guess he didn't like the contact there. It felt like it was, you know, below the belt a little bit. He and Campos. But the best revenge is to start giving them buckets. We'll see if Team Princeton does just that. Mexico City trying to stay alive. They got the home crowd behind them. They got all the Petty Sewer shopping mall behind them. Can they get it done? Can they ride the wave? They lost by 2 points to Amsterdam in a game where Mexico City probably could have won that game. They had a 5-point advantage, I believe, at one point. But Amsterdam took it away from them and ended up getting that 2-point win. Now, Mexico City fighting for their lives if they want to continue playing in their own backyard. You won't find a tougher team than Princeton, even though they have not scored a bucket yet. We're only a minute into this game. Calm down. Huffman in a rush to the cup. He lays it in, but it wasn't clear. That's why you saw Huff. He didn't even play any defense. Just said, I'll let him go. He didn't step beyond the line. So Campos, he's going to turn it over. Craig Moore is now in. Z, to Moore. Moore just got to Mexico City today. He was working yesterday. Works as a financial advisor in New York. Oh, get you some of that. Jose. Moore. Dos. Bien. Muy bien. 3-4 game as Princeton has got the lead down to 1. Now that's going to be a tasty matchup. Zaire Carrington battling with Gerard Devon. Yeah, buddy. I love it. I love these type of games. Mexico City, they play with a lot of heart. They will put you to the test. Oh, wow, off balance shot. How did he make that? Campos, props to you, player. Moore, Huffman, hand up. Good contest. Now Jose. Oh, Faker, then behind the back like a pack with straps. Oh, then run up, get done up. Moore. Oh, but then he gets a taste right between the eyes. So they trade two pieces, and it's 8-5. Sit down, be humble. Not quite. Robbie is on the drive, but another look. He even faked the cameraman out. Good thing he stayed with Campos. The ball came to him anyway, but man, I like Jose Sadi's game, 25 years old. Stands 206, humble. Coming off that MVP at the World Cup, he makes the free throw. And he's not giving up any ground underneath to Devon. He's gonna battle with him all day long. Standing room only. As 3x3 taking center stage here inside the Petty Sewer Shopping Mall. There's Devon, he's a load down there. Oh, but he gave it up. Z to Hummel. Hummel takes the bump, and he said, you take this. I'll take your little bump, but I'll get the bucket. Can Mexico City answer? Campos, drive, little saucy, too much sauce. Hummel, quick trigger, can't deliver. He airmails it. Package over to Mexico City. Jose. Greg Moore, no. 7-8 game. Mexico City in front as Jose hit that one from Guadalajara. He's in fuego. A couple of two pieces for him as Mexico City leads it 10-7. If you fall asleep for a moment, he's gonna wake you up with a splash to the face. Good morning. So I told you this Jose Sadi dude. Look in the press kit and see some more information on this guy. This is the only thing we got on him. He's making his World Tour debut, and he's putting on a show. We got his Instagram, Charlie Zasadi. That's it. He's making a good impression, at least on The Voice. Oh, but Huffman couldn't give him none. Now Huffman gonna try to make things difficult. Oh, that's his normal pass. It's behind the back, and it leads to a double dip. And it's answered. That's a huge hit for Huffman to take that two-piece away, but it's 12-9. Carrington clears it. Z, Moore, all by his lonesome. Count it. 12-11. As Princeton has shot their way back into this one. Oh, that would have to be something. Yeah, no basket. Oh, foul on the floor. It was either a double dribble or a foul, one of the two. But look again, behind the back. Look at the ball movement, Mexico City. Muy bien, hermanos. I'm working on my Spanish, can you tell? It's not very good yet. Habla un poco español. Hummel, drive kick. You can't leave that man, not that man. He was open like a double click, and he connected. So Moore making his presence felt as he puts Princeton out front, 13-12. So maybe not that they came in with their guards down against Mexico City. I think they saw that game against Amsterdam, but They are fully awake right now. Ooh, that was halfway down. Robbie skies for the board. Over to Huff. Back to Hummel. He releases. He goes and runs. Jose with Carrington draped all over. He missed it. But he barely missed it. And you can hear the crowd starting to get into it here in Mexico City. Tied up, 13 all. Good hustle. Gerard Devon, the 31-year-old. With the throwback, got the flat top, swag. Not enough swag at the stripe. Oh, more. Down on the screen. They have. Oh! Z almost had a beastly follow. Moore, no, I'm surprised. Why is Mexico City letting Craig Moore shoot? I don't understand that. I know he missed the last one, but man, it's one of the dudes you probably don't want to let shoot. Meantime, he gets one between the eyes, courtesy of Campos. Now Moore, he says, he left it short. Z, scrapping for the rock. He recovers it. He gets it to Hummel. Hummel with a clear look, daylight. He's shooting like Cupid. You gotta love that. 15-14. Princeton in front with their 2 gold medal winners on the court. Hummel and Huffman with Z. Oh, look at Huff. Look at the D. Nowhere to go. Checkmate off the miss, but the hustle from Mexico City. That's dangerous. Oh, he missed it. Foul called underneath. That's numero 4 de Mexico. Princeton with 6 fouls. Hummel looking for another one. That time he left it short again. Princeton still with just a 1-point cushion. Let's see how long it lasts. Only for a few seconds as Devon continues to devour whoever's checking him in the post. Huffman with it, takes the handoff. And then Huff with another look this time. He decided to try to drive. Foul called on the swipe from behind, another look. That's some good touch, great balance. I like Devon's game a lot. Man, I tell you, no matter what happens with Mexico City in the next 3 minutes and 52 seconds, I have been impressed with this team here in Mexico City. They're going against some tough competition, and they got an opportunity here to maybe beat Princeton. They got as good a shot as anybody will have, 15 apiece with under 4 minutes to play. But Princeton technical out of the timeout leads to the quick score for Huffman. Now with Hummel all over Jose. He airmails it. Princeton on the attack, over to Robbie. Thought about the 2, decided to give it up. If you notice, it's always a pass and then movement, pass and then a pick. Hummel. Yeah, that extra conditioning paying off. He's in a lot better shape here in 2019. Made his debut last season. Now Hummel. No. Campos. The tattooed one. Trying to stick it to Princeton. Couldn't do it that possession. Hummel couldn't connect. Huffman. Man, that's target practice normally for him. He's gonna knock that down. Jose, too much sauce on his 2 attempt from the corner. So 2:45 and counting. Craig Moore, get Jose some Visine. Need to clear his eyes out after that. Moore with his 3rd 2-piece. And then Jose with a one-handed flush for the 2-point game. Huff, more. He wants some more. Not that time. Oh, Mexico City a little bit out of sorts. They got to get it together. Got 3 on this shot clock in the possession. Campos takes it right at Huffman. Good box out for him. Hummel. Oh, splash ball. The net is still dripping. 4-point game, and then get your life jacket. Get the lifeguard. That was the deep end. Jose keeping Mexico City in it, and yeah, committed a foul there. He had no choice. Otherwise, Hummel would get an easy bucket. But look at the back and forth we go. Well, there's the foul. But that two-piece from Jose, no way, Jose. So 20-18, game point for Team Princeton, who are the second team to find themselves not so comfortable against Mexico City. It's not a done deal yet. Now, each team with 6 fouls. So next defensive foul, we'll be seeing free throws. Moore mishandled it. But, knocked out of bounds, so they'll have 9 seconds to work with. Moore to Huffman. Little 3-man weave action to Hummel for the game. He missed the short J, buck and a half to play. Hummel is sealed, but look at the activity. Stays with it, but so does Devon. And it's a 19-20 game. Oh, that's a bump and not a good foul on Devon. So as good as he has been offensively, a little hip check there. Yep, just couldn't move quick enough. That's foul number 7. And now Huffman can end it. And in the process, in Mexico City's run here in Mexico City, there will be no local favorites. No more. 21-19, Huffman takes care of business at the stripe, but it was a close one. Whew. So you can see Princeton sucking wind, getting, probably breathing a sigh of relief